I did not look up a walkthrough for that one. So if that was the 4, I'm very impressed.
You're in the vest, Mr. Adel. Did ye find all of me hidden treasure?
I did.
So what did you think? Was it super tough to find them all? And did I sound like a real pirate? I bet I did.
You sure did,
So
honey.
you know what? You can keep it. You did a really good job finding it, so I'm gonna give it to you as a present.
I think your dad's gonna be very happy about that.
See you later, mister. But you gotta come play again real soon.
I think she gave me, what, like 90 Ravelor? Or... No, she didn't give me that much. 10, 20, 30, and then whatever the first one was, so... I don't know. Maybe like 50 Ravelor?
What do you got for me?
Back sword. You take 100 Ravelor. Oh, here's
This
a
the
little...
one? Good to go. I've done all I can do. This the good to go. This the good to go. This the good to go. This the good to go.
Little peek behind the curtain here. We're gonna be heading up on the mountain, and the mountain's got lots of Ravelor
This
for
the
me.
one? Good to go. This good to go.
So,
This good to this good to go.
checking
This
them
good, this
farm.
good to go.
These cost 30. 100.
Come
I
again.
should be able to get the remaining Ravelor to power up the armors that I have. And I guess we're going. Save. Save. Yes, we are gonna walk. Wow. Oh, these are powered up dudes. I was just getting disappointed that my sword wasn't cutting right through them in one hit. They did this on purpose, though. I know they did. Oh, great. Alright, never mind. Yeah, not worth it. Never is. My children. Hopefully this mountain that I'm going up on is going to have Ravelor for me. You know, collectible Ravelor, that is. Just giveaway shits for the birds. I don't care about you guys, you're all weak. I get why early in the game it's like, okay, for 10 Ravelor, we'll level up your level 1 sword. But at the same time, I'm like, the only way for me to get Ravelor is for me to fucking find it in the treasure chest. So you'd think that they would give you enough Ravelor to make sure that, you know, your weapons and armor always at max level. So that would be what, in the beginning that would be like 20, 30, maybe 60 Ravelor or so at the beginning. And then in the middle, like you'd end up with like, say, you know, like 70, 80, like maybe like, how much is the middle one? I can't remember. 30, 60, 90 times 3, like 200, 300 Ravelor, I'd say. And then, at this point, you know, for all, you know, you just fucking take your hands off of it at this point, because I can fucking collect it in boxes of 200 or 100. And then, also, sometimes, certain enemies, not these enemies, but certain enemies will start dropping Ravelor for me. So, like, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, occasionally gonna drop 10 Ravelor for me, and I only need 100. You know, to level up the high level equipment I have on me now. Weird little alcove. Oh! Burn leaf. I think I needed that for my body. I'm gonna need it for pickards. But I don't know how many I need for pickards. I don't know if I need one for each pickard, which would be 4. Or if he needs like multiple you know, like 5 for 4, or You know, if I just need 1 or 2 of these, I don't know. We're gonna find out though. I know for a fact that it's more than 1, but less than, say, I don't know, 10. I know it's more than 1, that's all I'm trying to say. Ooh, I can see the little pot down there. Hello, Mr. Little Pot. How are you? Ooh, money. Free money for Christopher. That's gonna help me afford a new sword. Big ravel. And that's gonna help me afford a new upgrade. That's like a whole upgrade on 1 level down. Or no, on this level. Is it this level? I can't remember. I think it's either like 100 ravel or it's 30. Well, it's not 30, but it's like either 100 or like 200. I usually see that. Maybe 250? I don't know, I didn't bother to check. What responsible Let's Players would do is they would look up, or they would already know how much it costs to level up. But not this responsible player, he plays loose, which is everything. Except one, he doesn't like loose spell. Not a fan of loose spell. Not that there's anything particularly wrong with loose women, per se. Like, you know, I'm sure they're classy people. But, like, I'm sure they're nice people as well. But I'm just thinking, like, okay. Still don't have enough money yet. Keep going. We need a fair amount more in order to afford that fucking sword too. It's gonna be what? 20,000, 21,000, 24,000 gold to do, and then if I want to level it up, it's gonna be what, like 600 more plus ravel. Missing one of my spells still. There's a fire spell which I have. There's a wind spell which I have. And there's usually some variation of like a yellow spell. Like either like a I'm thinking East Origins right now, but I don't think Kato is going to get the kind of ship that the mage got. We'll probably get something more like what Rebecca got. Or whatever her name was. How serendipitous. I'm going to use fire to blow these ice cubes away. Go away, ice cubes. Nobody likes you. You didn't fall all that far down either. Here's a question for you. I haven't seen this very often, but once or twice I've seen where you end up on a mountain and then they say, hey, I know you spent like an hour and a half trying to get up this mountain. How about we give you a shortcut when you get to the top of it? It's just like this little platform that says, hey, do you want to slide down the mountain? It gets you all the way down to the base, which is nice. Except, of course, you have to re-climb the mountain if you decide to go down to the base. It's not always straightforward as to whether or not... Oh, fuck this guy. Anytime you run into a guy that you can't seem to deal damage to, and he's doing 50 fucking damage to you, that means turn the fuck around and go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. You guys aren't worth fighting. I'm gonna die. That's my instincts from the last game saying, you don't want to go this way, Chris. It's instant death for you. Because I need boots. I need heavy boots in order to get through there. That's our second berm leaf, so I have at least 1, 2, probably, I want to say 3 or 4 more to go. Hopefully nobody deals 27 damage to me before I level up. That would be embarrassing. I'm gonna use fire so I can kill you from rain. Alright. Doing super duper, everybody. Unfortunately, I can see there's a little platform here where he's probably gonna kill me. Run away, Adol! Good job, Adol. Oh, that guy came down and killed me. Oh well. I'll have to go back up the hill again like a normal person. After I lost all that progress. Great. Great. Try again. This time we're gonna puss out when we lose all of our health. And we're not gonna take on that big fucking stone thing. Will help. Or conversely, you could say, fuck the big stone thing, let it eat a fucking dick, and we won't do that, because why would we? Or why would we fucking die again? We clearly don't have whatever is needed to defeat it. Or it clearly is above level that I can't kill at the moment. But given a level or two, I'll probably be able to just fucking smear him. That is what I like about these East games. You run into an enemy that you're doing like 2 damage to, and he's doing like 50 damage to you. He had like 2 levels, and all of a sudden like, oh, no, I'm doing 50 damage to you, and you're doing 2 damage to me instead. I have to remember to pick up my berm leaves again. Yeah. Want to hear an unnecessary piece of information? I've been thinking for the last year or so to buy a set of scales, if you will. Why? Because, you know, scales, balance, Libra, the whole stupid shit. So, instead of doing that, I decided, why don't I buy a little statue of Lady Justice or whatever, Justice is Blind, whatever they call this statue thing that holds up, has a sword in one hand for justice and a balance scale in the other for the, you know, the idea of you know, all people are judged fairly under the law as it's established. I bought a little statue, like 30-40 bucks or so. Nice little statue. It's got a little, holds up its arms, got a little attachable scales of justice. I like it. Of course, you know, inevitably, me being me, I decide, hey, having read the Bible last year, hey, is this idolatry? And the answer, I don't I don't know. But on the one hand, I'm not exactly bowing down and worshiping this stupid thing. But on the other hand, it is a statue that's in my house. Makes it kind of feel like idolatry to me. Even though, again, I'm not exactly basing my entire personality and or religion, respect, worship on said statue, it still gives me the, the bad feels. So, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in my house at least until like something really terrible happens, and then I'll probably throw it away. Something really bad happens, like my house burns down or something. I don't know. And I'll be like, oh, shouldn't have done that. That was stupid of me. But I think it's more like a piece of art in my mind. It's more of a piece of art than sort of whatever. I don't know. It's a lot easier when you're talking about, oh, hey, you remember that guy who's really famous? He's a really good sports star. You want to have a picture of him in your house? You're like, wow, what a great guy he is. You know, a little idolatry there. You know, obviously you're like, wow, he's a really cool guy. But he's not. Ultimately, he's a human being, you see what I'm saying? Or if you decide, like, ooh, I like this piece of art. It's like a painting or whatever, and you're like, ooh, that's very beautiful. And it could be like, oh, is that idolatry? It's like, kinda it is. You really like the art piece, and it kind of reminds you of stuff that isn't, whatever. But in most cases, more like you appreciate the art, the way that it's designed itself. You're not exactly like, ooh, I'm worshiping you now. But, I don't know. We had a, the reason I even bring this up is we had a tiki statue at my workplace. And I wouldn't say I had to hide it per se, but it used to sit on the front, I don't know what you call them, the greeter. There's a lady who sits at the front desk who, sort of checks people in as well as answers the phone. Like an operator, if you will, but she does a little more. She does more than just sit around and pick her nose, is what I'm trying to say. And there was a time period there where a piggy statue was on the front desk, and I had 2 co-workers that worked in my division that both died, and then I had another one get cancer and die, but he wasn't in my division. He was out in the plant. And I kind of just was like, okay, you're going in the box now because you give me the bad juju, and I do not like you. So you're going somewhere that is not here. And like, I'm not usually superstitious about stupid shit like that, but like, I mean, come the fuck on, man. It's just like, okay, you have one of the nicest ladies I've ever met, okay, and, what is essentially her best friend, twin sister, whatever you want to call it. They weren't actually sisters, but they were like best friends. They were like, these are like 2 of the best people that I could possibly imagine ever having in my life. Nice, understanding, completely, upfront, and they both get, some variation of cancer in their 50s and die. And it's just like, come on, man. You're not supposed to take those people. You're supposed to take the bad people first. You're supposed to take the, the idiots that treat, their parents poorly and, are essentially a menace to society. You should take them first. Get rid of them. We'll take the nice people. Don't leave us with the assholes all the time. Just fucking take the bad people first, and then, let the let the good people live a long, healthy, prosperous life. I know it's not up to me. I don't get to make those decisions. But if I did, I would. I'd be like, no, good people get to live a long time, bad people get to live a short time. And unfortunately, sometimes little kids get cancer. Sorry, I can't help that. That doesn't have anything to do with me, it's genetics. I'm sorry. But yeah, I would not, yeah, little kids wouldn't die of cancer. I will. You know, fucking sad and obnoxious that, you know, I don't know. I'm not God. I don't get to make those decisions as to who lives and who dies and when they die and that whole, you know, all that fun jazz. But like my point is like good people should live longer and bad people should be like, nah, fuck you, you're done. But I guess it's you know, it is what it is, you know. You want to give the bad people the ability to reform their lives and, you know, repent. And, you know, they need more time to get to do that, whereas like little children probably don't. They're like, I wouldn't say children are pure, but they're a lot purer than, you know, adults who've seen and experienced a lot of shit that, you know, no one else needs to experience. Fucking out my bum right now. Sort of trying to fill some time here. I want to get that treasure chest. You see that treasure chest there? I saw a treasure chest. We're gonna get some treasure chest. But I'm pretty sure I gotta go up and around to get that stuff. Take our time. There's a little thing over there that I need to get to, but I don't know how to get to there. Well, let's figure it out. I still don't know how to get over there. It's probably a pretty simple explanation. You either need to come from the bottom, like this. You need to come from the side, or I need to come from the top. I don't think there's a way to get there from the top. There's clearly not a way from the bottom. There must be a... Sometimes I can be very stupid. With a pretty good example of being very stupid.